Good day everyone, this is Teacher Cherry. In this video, we will learn about proving theorems on kites. We will prove theorems on kites and solve problems involving kites. Before we prove the theorems on kites, let us first define kite. Okay, so what is a kite? Kite is a quadrilateral with two pairs of congruent and adjacent sides or consecutive sides. Meron tayong dalawang theorems on kite. The first theorem is in a kite, the perpendicular bisector of at least one diagonal is the other diagonal. The second theorem is the area of a kite is half the product of the lengths of its diagonals. Let us prove these theorems and then we will solve problems involving kites. Okay, so this is the first theorem. In a kite, the perpendicular bisector of at least one diagonal is the other diagonal. To prove, let us have an example. Given kite WORD with diagonals line segment WR and line segment OD. We will prove that line segment WR is the perpendicular bisector of line segment OD. This is our figure. We have kite WORD na merong diagonals WR at saka line segment OD. Ipoprove natin na itong line segment WR ay perpendicular bisector ng line segment OD. Okay, to prove, we will use the two-column proof. For statement number 1, we will copy the given. Kite WORD with diagonals line segment WR and line segment OD. Okay, so ang reason is given. For statement number 2, line segment WO is congruent to line segment WD and line segment OR is congruent to line segment DR. Our reason is by the definition of kite. Ang definition ng kite is a quadrilateral with two pairs of congruent and adjacent sides. Yung line segment WO ay congruent sa line segment WD. They are adjacent or consecutive sides and at the same time they are congruent. Line segment OR and line segment DR are adjacent sides. They are congruent. So, definition of kite. For number 3, line segment WO equals line segment WD and line segment OR is equal to line segment DR. Our reason is by the definition of congruent segments. Since kanina sa statement number 2, they are congruent, so they have equal length or the same length. For statement number 4, so we have here the reason. If a line contains 2 points, each of which is equidistant from the endpoints of a segment, then the line is the perpendicular bisector of the segment. So, ang ilalagay natin dito sa ating statement, line segment WR is perpendicular to line segment OD or line segment WR is the perpendicular bisector of line segment OD. Okay, so we will now prove the second theorem on kite. This is the second theorem on kite. The area of a kite is half the product of the lengths of its diagonals. Let us prove. For example, we have kite ROPE we will prove that the area of kite ROPE equals 1/2 times line segment OE times line segment PR, or 1/2 the product of the lengths of the diagonals. So this is our figure. We have kite ROPE. Ang diagonals niya ay PR at saka OE. Ipoprove natin na ang area ng kite na to ay 1/2 ng product ng lengths ng diagonals. Okay, so let's have the two-column proof. Okay, so for statement number 1, the reason is given. So our statement is kite ROPE. For statement number 2, ang reason, the diagonals of a kite are perpendicular to each other. So, ang ating mga diagonals are line segment PR and line segment OE. So, our statement, line segment PR is perpendicular to line segment OE. For statement number 3, meron tayo ditong formula ng area of kite rope or ROPE. So, ang area ng kite ROPE ay equal siya sa area ng triangle OPE plus area ng triangle ORE. So, meron tayong two triangles here. The first triangle is triangle OPE. And then, triangle ORE. So, pag-addin yung area ng dalawang triangles by area addition postulate. For statement number 4, ang area ng triangle OPE is equal to 1/2 times the sum of line segment OE and line segment PW. Yung area naman ng triangle ORE ay equal sa 1/2 times the sum of the line segment OE at line segment WR. So, ito yung formula natin sa triangles. So, ang reason is area formula for triangles. For number 5, ang area ng kite ROPE is equal to 1/2 times line segment OE plus line segment PW plus 1/2 times the sum of line segment OE and line segment WR. So, ang ginawa natin is sinubstitute natin dito sa statement number 3. Substitution of statement number 3 and 4. So, yung statement number 3, yung area ng ROPE, then sinubstitute natin itong mga area ng triangle OPE at saka area ng triangle ORE. For number 6, we have the area of kite ROPE equals 1/2 times line segment OE times the sum of line segment PW plus WR. So, ang reason natin is by distributive property of equality. Kinuha natin yung common factors nila, 1/2 at saka OE. 1/2 times OE and then yung natira ay pinag-add natin. PW plus WR. For number 7, we have line segment PW plus line segment WR equals line segment PR. So, this is our line segment PW. So, inad natin sa line segment WR, equal siya sa line segment PR by the segment addition postulate. So, by segment addition postulate, yung point W ay midpoint ng line segment PR. Therefore, yung line segment PW and line segment WR ay equal siya sa line segment PR. For statement number 8, the area of kite ROPE is equal to 1/2 the product of line segment OE and line segment PR. So, mula dito sa ating statement number 6, so yung ating PW plus WR ay sinubstitute natin ng line segment PR mula naman dito sa ating statement number 7. So, line segment PW plus line segment WR, substitute ng line segment PR. Kaya naging area of kite ROPE equals 1/2 times OE times PR. Ang reason natin is by substitution. Okay, so na-prove na natin na ang area ng kite ay 1/2 ng product ng lengths ng diagonals. Let us use the theorems on kite in solving problems involving kite. Okay, let's solve. Our given is quadrilateral SENT is a kite. So, we have here quadrilateral SENT, which is a kite. For number 1, if line segment TE equals 14 centimeters and line segment SN equals 20 centimeters, what is the area of the kite SENT? So, from our figure, ang line segment TE is a diagonal which measures 14 centimeters. Line segment SN is also a diagonal which measures 20 centimeters. Para makuha yung area ng kite, apply natin yung second theorem. Ang area ng kite ay 1/2 ng product ng kanilang diagonals. So, we have area of kite SENT equals 1/2 times line segment SN times line segment TE. And then, substitute natin yung mga given. We have area of kite SENT equals 1/2 times ang line segment SN is 20, ang line segment TE is 14. Then, we multiply 20 and 14, that is equal to 280. And then, multiply natin yung 280 sa 1/2 or i-divide natin sa 2 yung 280, that is equal to 140. Therefore, ang area ng kite SENT is equal to 140 square centimeters. So, ang gagawin natin, una ay sasubstitute natin dito sa ating formula. Pagmumultiplyin natin yung length ng mga diagonals and then i-multiply sa 1/2 or i-divide sa 2. Let's have another problem. When the diagonals of a kite meet, they make 4 segments with lengths 6 meters, 4 meters, 5 meters, and 4 meters. What is the area of the resulting kite? Gagamit tayo ng example ng kite, ng figure ng kite. So, we have kite A, B, C, D. So, based sa ating given, meron tayong 4 segments na ang lengths ay 6, 4, 5, and 4. So, yung 4 meters na magkaparehas ay itong dalawang line segment dito. So, yung line segment BD ay equal sa 8 meters. Yung merong length ng 6 meters at saka 5 meters ay itong diagonal na to. So, this is 5 meters, the other is 6 meters. So, therefore, ang line segment AC ay merong 11 meters. Based sa ating theorem on kite na ang area ng kite ay equal sa 1/2 ng product ng diagonal. So, dito sa ating example, ang kite natin is kite ABCD. Ang diagonals niya ay line segment BD at saka line segment AC. Para makuha yung area, Imumultiply natin sa 1/2 yung product ng diagonals. Then, let's substitute. So, 1/2 times, ang line segment BD is 8. So, sabi nga natin kanina, 4 and 4. So, 4 plus 4 is 8. Ang line segment AC ay nagme-measure ng 5 meters tsaka 6 meters. Therefore, that is 11 meters. And then, we multiply 8 and 11. That is 88. Times 1/2 or 88 divided by 2 is equal to 44. Therefore, the area of kite ABCD is 44 square meters. Okay, that's how we prove theorems on kites, and that's how we solve problems involving kites. Okay, that's the end of our tutorial. Before I end this video, I would like to say a simple quotation. You do what you can for as long as you can. And when you finally can't, you do the next best thing. You back up, but you don't give up. Thank you so much. Keep safe and have a great day.